What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Streets Talk Only, and I'm coming to y'all back with another video. It's been a lot of things going on today. I heard that Big Jada said she was single. Now, if y'all know me, I don't really get into the whole no relationship thing though, because I have mostly my audience of males, 99% male, and most of y'all older than me. So y'all between the age of 35. I mean, not 30. I'm sorry, 25, 35. So I really don't really get into the whole no who's pregnant, who's with who, because it's not really something that it seems like y'all be interested in, so I just keep it strictly male related. Anyway, as we get into the topic though, first thing first, I want to thank y'all for my one of my videos hit 200 views, so I want to thank y'all for that about the Big Champ thing though. But one thing, first of all, okay, fact, the topic of discussion is Von Off 1700. Now, if you follow Von Off 1700 on Instagram, TikTok, especially on Instagram though, he has been on a snitching campaign. This last night, I was on Rick last night. Y'all know Chirurgology. That's like my secondary news source. But I saw a post on Chirurgology on Rick that Von has uploaded on Instagram to say that we toss gang. We done scored on 11 different games. Now, if you're not from Chicago, or you new to the whole new drill scene or gang life though, you probably don't know what the score mean, or scored. I'm sorry, scored. SCORED. Scored mean. When somebody say they scored on different gangs or multiple gangs, that means that they killed different people in multiple gangs though. That's what Von said though. And somebody informed me that Von tossed a gang. No, you got tossed a gang at 1400. 1500, 1600, 1700. They clicked up with Fly Life Gang. Now, I'm not from the west side of Chicago, so I don't really know too much of the west side gangs as far as like what block they come from. Our own gang, I know about a Von Gang, BTBG, Blood Money Gang, or something like that. So I really don't know too much about the west side gangs though. So you from the west side, Austin neighborhood, or whatever neighborhood you from, North Avenue, whatever case. If you from there, you grew up raised there, you know a little bit more about the gang life over there, please drop in the comments, or you go to our media page, which is Streets Talk Only, and you can DM me on there, and hopefully you give me the one info we need to better assist our audience on out west gangs. But anyway, Von has been into a whole nother snitching thing though about how he up on different blocks, and he the most one that spanked different ones, this and that, but. Like I say, one thing I always preach to y'all is that I don't get to me when you're rich, you have money. When you go outside, I'm sorry. Let me pause this real quick. When you go outside, y'all, and you can pay for a $30,000 car in full cash, and you don't gotta worry about putting a down payment on or nothing like that. Just pay $30,000. I mean, in cash, like no going to a finance option, nothing like that. Just straight cash to me. I don't get it to me where the gang life should either come in. I get where it's coming in from because of course it's power too, because of course money does bring power. That's simple, but I don't get to me why if I am a $10 million man or a $3 million man, and my ops is don't even got $1,000 to their name or 500 or even 100, and they stay with their mama and stay in the basement somewhere. They don't work. They don't have a high school diploma. They don't have none of that. But I have a high school diploma, or even I don't. I'm just rich. I have a house. I got a house in Chicago. I got a house in Atlanta. I got a house in California. I wouldn't even think about no ops. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the last thing on my mind. To be like, you know what? Let me this op. Let me talk about this op. Let me see what this op up to. Let me see what they gang up to. I wouldn't even think about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm rich. Why? They can't do the same thing I'm doing. They don't have the type of same experiences that I'm having. I wouldn't even think about them. They won't come up. They're not in the music industry. They can't rap. They're not big. Every time they drop a song, the song will get 1,000 views. It's like they're nobodies in a way. So my thing though, why is Von letting nobodies make them be a somebody? You know what I'm saying? So like I always tell you, most of the time, people ops get famous because the artists that beef with them talk about them so much. They do. It's like if I was in the streets though, if I had ops and my ops are broke, but I'm famous though, I'm rich, why would I keep talking about my broke ops? I'm making them famous. Because then, if I talk about them in a song, How the fans said y'all gonna go and look at him and know who he talking about, who he dissing. Y'all gonna go do all in the research in the background. So I would not give them no credit, no feedback, no publicity, and nothing like that. I would not give them no clout, nothing. I wouldn't mention their name. Even if one of them died, I wouldn't go on Instagram and post about them, diss them. I mean, no. I just see that they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't do that. That's just me, though. But I see that, too. Another thing we're going to talk about, herbo and Rooga. Now, y'all know Rooga has challenged herbo to a fight, a boxing match. Hosted by Brand Risk, which is Aiden Ross. Now, herbo didn't respond to Rooga's request to box. It all started because Rooga said that herbo was taking shots at him through his songs by saying that, herbo was saying that he's GDK, this and that. Y'all know Rooga is a GD. So let me break this down for y'all. Herbo, you can call him Lil Herb, this and that. Herbo is GDK. Herbo comes from 7 Life S's, which is Drench Gang, No Limit, Terror Town, all that. Rooga is from MOB, Washington Park neighborhood. You can from that. MOB is like 56 in Wabash, 50 Life Michigan, all King Draft, all that. Rooga it's come from a GD block. Every block over there is GD except for 600 and Snap. So they're like a very big GD block. And y'all know Rooga, he is GD to the ground max. I mean, he made the GD anthem, this and that. And Herb is a stone or Black P Stone, what we want to call it though. But nowadays people don't really go by the nation, I call it. They go by different blocks though. But Herb is a stone. Just let y'all know. If you don't know what stone is, a Black P Stone. Look it up. He's one of them. But he always, and you do a research though with the Stones, the Black P Stones and the Gangsta Disciples. The Black P Stones and the G's has always been into it throughout history. I don't know if y'all know, but GD is under 6. You got G, you got BD, it's all under 6. Under 5, you got the Moles, the Witch Stones, you got the Vice Lords, you got the Mickey Cobras, and you got the Foes, and you got the Lad Kings. That's all under the 5s. All the gangs under 5s though. But then you get the Spanish Cobras, that's another one that's under 5 too. But all these gangs are under the 5 though. And Rooga and them are under 6. So it's been a little controversial with that one though, as far as Rooga challenging her friends, her homie, No Limit Crazy James. He did respond to him saying that he wants to fight Rooga. And Rooga didn't respond to him back. Crazy James said that Rooga is ducking his tail and he don't really want to box him. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. Do y'all feel like Rooga is actually ducking his tail and he don't want no smoke with Crazy James? Or y'all feel like Crazy James is chasing it? Like, let me know. And plus, let's be honest, a lot of them do it for money too. Like, let's be honest though, everybody trying to get paid. So y'all let me know. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and out. Deuces.